I came pretty close to biting it back there.
Yeah.
I never would have gotten out of there without your singing. It's amazing how strong that song was. Music is powerful, man.
It's about a really specific feeling that's hard to describe. Would you like to hear it?
Sure. Yeah.
So fitting. Hey, you graduated. Oh, Simon, he went to the Cosmic Owl and Prismo. Interesting. I wonder why. This is a tree. Correct me if I'm wrong, but is that what the tree looked like in the last Graybles episode we had? Remember the Graybles episode where he crash landed on Earth and then was running through Ooh to find like something buried because he was being chased, and he went by the treehouse? I'm pretty sure it looked like that, because the Graybles episodes, or the, Grayble guy, I forgot his name. I think I don't know. Anyways, point is, he is in the future, so that'd be really good continuity if they did that. Hey! I like that we're seeing every character pretty much. Even Donnie back there. Speaking to her alien boyfriends. Aww. This is so cute. Relearning dark magic. Oh, the humans are back. They finally decided to come over. Wow.
Check it out, dude. Oh yeah.
Hey, it's like the title sequence. Wow. Oh, I like this music. Seeing regular show, great show. Oh, sorry, I just wanted to be on the credits. There we go. What a freaking series finale, dude. Oh my gosh, that was so good. That was so good. I love that. I love that. I love that the episode is called Come Along With Me. I love that the ending song was Come Along With Me, that the singing hole created herself. And since we played that, this is the first episode that has different outro music that isn't Come Along With Me. And I like that. It's very fitting. The people from the future ended with the Adventure Time pose holding the sword up, like they're the new Finn and Jake, pretty much. Like, that's so cool. I love that this story, because, it started from a future perspective, and technically it was fully told from a future perspective from BMO in the future. I like that it was told like a fairy tale almost. Like, it's story time. It's like, let me take you back and tell you the story of the Great Gum War, or something like that. And I just really like how they did that. I think it's really cool and unique. And, we had two big antagonists. We had Gumball in the first half of this episode and Golb in the second half. And Golb was obviously the more significant antagonist, as I imagined. He's like world-ending, where Gumball isn't. But the first half was pretty cool. We're rallying troops and, having this conflict. And then we go into the whole dream sequence and they work it out inside of there. And I think the first half of this episode worked really well in the dream sequence, because it really gave a good insight to all the characters and how they're feeling, especially like between Fern and Finn and Finn finally helping Fern, you know, get rid of, you know, what's attached to him, right? And it made him Finn again fully, but, you know, doing so obviously ended up killing Fern in the long run, but Fern finally felt free, and I really like that. Also, we got, you know, between Bubblegum and Gumball, you know, in the dream sequence, just, you know, them talking about their feelings pretty much, and, you know, just, I like that they came to a resolve in the dream sequence. You know, after fighting, of course. But then Gumball was still going to double cross her, but luckily, he got tripped and got the lobotomy juice spilled over him. But that was just the first half. Then Golb shows up, and Golb was definitely the big part of this episode. Because he's like, I thought the Lich was bad. This dude seems way worse than the Lich, in my opinion. And he's been teased for a long time. We've seen him like here and there, like throughout the seasons, like very, very minorly. But we just knew he was some all-powerful being. And the fact that Betty was trying to harness his power to save Simon, while that didn't end up happening, she did save Simon in the end, which I really love. I love the scene where they're inside Golb with Finn, and they're reverting back, and they finally just get to talk and see each other one more time. And obviously Finn is, you know, there too, and he's trying to break out. But I just really love that scene, because it was really emotional between Simon and Betty. You know, just them talking and coming to terms with their death, and that they finally got to see each other one more time, while Finn is freaking out over here because, you know, he's like, you know, this is it. And then he finally came to terms. He's like, well, I guess I figured I'd go out, you know, saving somebody. And I just really like that. Like, they all came to terms with it, until obviously the harmonizing, you know, because harmony is directly against discord, and you know, freeing them out and giving them a little bit of hope. But I just really like that scene where they felt hopeless. That sounds bad, but like, I liked it because it just showed how genuine they like came to terms with it. I think that's really beautiful how it was done. But yeah, and then Betty sacrificing herself. I'm so happy. So I have a dry throat. I've been talking too long. I am so happy that Simon was finally saved, and at the cost of Betty's life, unfortunately, she quite literally transformed into Golb. But it saved Golb from the planet, and it saved Simon. And that's all Betty ever wanted. You know, Betty obviously wanted to live with Simon, but she was willing to lay down her life to save him, and she did, and it was beautiful, and I loved it. So we got Simon saved too. Finn lost his robot arm, never replaced it for some reason. Maybe for symbolic reasons, I don't know. But yeah, just so much happened in this, and I love it. It was very beautiful. Oh, and Bonnie and Marcy, they're back together. They finally shared a kiss, which I'm so happy about. Because obviously they've been in love before, and they're in love again, and I love that. They got their happy ending, and I really like that. And then Simon being there, like in the montage at the end when we're getting all the characters, like Simon being there with Ice King Gunther, you know, like cooking while Bonnie and Marcy were out in the living room watching TV. I just love that. Like they're like a whole family now, and I love that. It's so beautiful and nice, wholesome. Like it was a happy ending. It really was. We did lose a couple characters like Fern and Betty, and I was curious if they would go to the extent of killing off main characters like Bonnie or even Finn or Jake, because it's the end of the series. And for a minute, I thought Bonnie actually got squished. But no, she just protected herself with the shield. But I do like that they got a happy ending. I'm not mad that we didn't kill off main characters. Because happy endings are always nice. But we did lose a couple characters. We lost Fern and we lost Betty. And very sad. But, you know, the way Betty went out was very beautiful, and I loved it. She went out a hero. Same with Fern. He went out a hero and is very beautiful. Like, the deaths in this episode were very meaningful and not just dying to die. If Bonnie got killed by that squish and that was it, that would suck. You know what I mean? Like, I'm glad the deaths in this were meaningful and important to the story. But yeah, it was just so much happened. I loved this. And that montage at the end, I'm probably not gonna go back and like see like, oh, there's this character and that character, because we saw a bunch of characters. But like, yeah, there was just, I like that we got caught up with all characters, even minor characters from past seasons and stuff. And the humans finally decided to come over because, you know, Finn invited them at the end of the Islands arc. They're like, yeah, we're not going to go right now, maybe sometime in the future. And they finally did. Just, it's so nice. It's a beautiful ending. It really is. You know, a lot of stuff happened, but I think overall this was just a very beautiful stuff. The first half of the episode was definitely not as good as the second half of the episode. The second half of the episode was like incredible. The first half of the episode was good. It wasn't bad by any means, but the second half just completely outshined it. You know, like Gumball and all that stuff and the war and all that. It was nice. I like getting the, you know, into their heads and stuff and seeing what they're really feeling. But when we got Golb over here and then saving Simon and Betty sacrificing herself and Fern dying and the montage at the end and Come Along With Me playing, and this episode being called Come Along With Me, it's just all so poetic, and I just love it. This episode was so good. I loved it. I'm going to miss this show so much. This show started this channel 18 months ago, and we're finally ending it. And I know we have Distant Lands. We have, you know, 4 specials there. And then we have Fiona and Cake to watch, which I know is getting renewed for a second season, or has already been. But so far it's only 1 season. So I am looking forward to those. But those are like different things, you know what I mean? Especially Fiona and Cake. I don't know what Distant Lands is really about. It might be a continuation of this story, but Fiona and Cake, I'm guessing, is its own thing, right? Because obviously Fiona and Cake don't exist in this reality. But I don't know. Just this show being over, it's 10 seasons. This is the longest show I've ever watched. It's the show that started this channel, and it being over is just so crazy to me. But I loved it so much. Adventure Time, bravo. You've had your ups, you've had your downs. You know, like, this show has not been perfect all the way through. There have definitely been times where I was like dreadfully watching some episodes here and there. I know half the series is blocked on YouTube. Unfortunately, the entire show is available on Patreon. I just wanted to let you guys know that. Because, you know, a lot of stuff got blocked and stuff. And obviously I've changed, you know, copyright and stuff. So I can give you guys the best experience now without infringing on copyright fully. But yeah, if you guys are wondering, like, a ton of the old episodes are gone or like 30 seconds long, you can see them on Patreon. But yeah, beautiful show, beautiful episode. It's just been a long time in the making. I feel fulfilled. You know what I mean? Like, this feels very fulfilling to me. It's the end of an era for this channel. It really is. And this finale didn't go exactly the way I expected it to, but that's totally okay because I really liked it. It was so well done, in my opinion. And sure, a few episodes up to this felt a little bit rushed. Felt like we were rushing into the finale, but the finale itself was paced very well, in my opinion. You know, we had a couple conflicts, and I think it was done very well. I really, really like this. So, yeah. Thank you for watching. I really hope you enjoyed my reaction to this episode, to this finale. I'm excited to check out Distant Lands next, and then Fiona and Cake. But thank you for watching. Thank you for watching the show with me. If you guys have been here since the beginning of this channel when I started this show, thank you so much. I loved this show, and this channel wouldn't be what it is without it. Obviously other shows played a part in that, but this started everything. So it's a big part of this channel, and I'm just so grateful for this show because I think it's really good, and it really helped with this channel, and for you guys watching it and being invested in this, even the bad episodes. You know, So, with the series that's had its ups and downs, I'm very appreciative of it, and I really love it. So, for the last time, thank you guys for watching. I will not see you in the next one, because there is no next one. We'll be moving on to a new show, Distant Lands. But yeah, thank you for watching. I will see you in Distant Lands.
Jake's right.
Oh, they're back.
A song can really wrap people up in a mood, better than any words alone could.
Yeah. The OP? Oh my god. Oh, the ED, sorry. The Queen. They've done it. What a perfect way to just put it in there. Oh, what? Ice King finally married. Rattleball, my boy. Oh, they're cleaning the house. Hey, found a job. Sweet Pea's graduated. Nettie, all the family. Simon's here with Cosmic Owl and Prismo. Lemonhead, okay. A grab, what? Yeah. That was a long version of the song. Nice. They found the tree. Rapping, Nepter here too. Tiffany. Yes. I don't know this one. I'm sorry. I should know that one. Susan, Frida, Lemon, Hope, the Gumbald. He's Magic Man. Happy. Ooh. They're all chilling. HW. Ah! I love him. Oh, he's growing. The ships. Ah, the violence. Those all the swords still up there. Nice.
Lift that sword, Shermie.
Oh, yeah.
Let's take the intro. Well, I suppose that ends my journey with Adventure Time on a technical standpoint. Oh. So where does one begin? Yeah. I'm satisfied. I don't think, as you saw there, like I don't cry, I don't feel emotional, I don't do those things. It's very hard for me to do that. I don't know, just the journey's kind of done. Let me just talk about the finale, because, well, yeah, I haven't really spoken about that. So, the Gumball War doesn't actually happen. It's not all the combat that we thought was going to happen. Which, I'm not saying it's disappointing, but we do kind of get that when Glob, I think that's the name of it, or that creature, when they come, that's when the action actually starts, because everyone is getting hurt, some sacrifices are happening. So the action was still there, just not in that tactical war stuff. And then the dream sequence is what kind of helps everyone find their true intentions, and it buries a hatchet for a lot of things, at least in terms of Fern and Finn. And dreams have always been this thing for the show. It's always been this prominent way to explore their fears, to explore their things that they've repressed, their trauma. Also, still do find a way to blend in the Betty Simon stuff because Betty summons the creature, and that was technically like resetting everything. So then the crown got a one more usage effect thing, and yeah, it was to keep Simon safe. So Simon is now not Ice King anymore. And now it's kind of the opposite of what was that whole thing where Betty was trying to look for Simon. So I could see something where now Simon remembers and knows this, but now has to do something to change that. And that's going to be the never-ending cycle. In the same way, too, that they're talking about war and friendship, the same thing. And in any time, in any place and time, they'll be friends. The fighting will still happen. And that always seems to be a common theme with war. PB and Marceline, we got that. I know that's always been hinted at, and I've seen that so many times while I was searching thumbnails and everything. I could not go on the internet without seeing that stuff. But that was really cute, really wholesome, really sweet. Loved it. As I was saying before, I wasn't really a big fan of a song being the thing that unites everyone and saves them. I think sometimes it's a feel-good development for sure, but there's a part of me that just doesn't really like that. I think because it was so bleak and it was pretty much like grim, but then suddenly a song is gonna save us. You know what I mean? Like it feels very like plot armor, you know, type of thing. It was so beautiful though. I'm not denying that. I'm just being straight up with what I think of it. And then the ending is pretty much perfect because you bring back the end credit song. It's been with us for 200 plus episodes, 10 seasons, and everyone just kind of has their life move on. We see developments. It's not like so in the future, but it's really nice to see yeah, just the whole reconnecting with people and where they're gonna be at in life. It's really nice to see that. Really cozy and sentimental too. Just like even seeing LSP, that's really awesome. The parents coming back, Jake harnessing or kind of empowering that ability. And yeah, just seeing really everyone in the cast just do their thing. It was really sweet. A big thing here is the way that the episode is framed, where we're at some point in time in the future. That's like the narrative device that they use is, we're in the year whatever, or 1,000 years later or something. And now we are retelling the story of Finn and Jake and this whole war thing. And then even at the end there, those two people, they had the same pose as Finn and Jake in the opening. And it's interesting that they kind of went with that's already happened and we're way in the future type of thing. Again, I think sometimes that kind of avoids the more dramatic and bleakness of things. I mean, maybe no one wants to see Finn and Jake die and the whole kingdom collapse and stuff, but again, I think sometimes that can be like you're avoiding those things. And it's funny too because, you know, I've gone on with the show always in this mindset of this show's kind of like Gintama. And the more I've watched it, the more I am here right now actually. There are so many comparisons to it. Even this finale, I'm not gonna say what it is, but even it feels like that. And even too, their message was, hey, like let's just get back to the way things were. Something is it's what I'm saying. There are some reservations I have because, you know, we didn't get the Lich at all. We didn't get nothing of the Mushroom War at all. I don't know. It feels a little bit. There's a lot to still get into. like, I feel it's over, but I still feel there's just so much that hasn't been brought back or developed. And that's not me saying like lore is bad, but I think people over exaggerate the importance of lore, because I think lore can actually be a very bad thing, as in it shows that the writing hasn't been that good, or they just leave so many things open and it doesn't allow the show to actually feel connected and full. So I guess that's kind of where I'm at with this, is that I think it's pretty fantastic still, but can't help but feel maybe those elements that I really wanted maybe just didn't really get there. But overall, I have finished Adventure Time now, and 10 seasons worth of this stuff. Honestly, I 100% see why people say this is one of the best things to come out of Western animation, or just animation in general. I 100% understand it. Especially too, if I was someone that was growing up with this and watching it consistently, like, could you imagine this journey, like, week to week, for like years? Man, that would have been like a special thing. And this show still does include some of the best world building, the most vastness, the connectivity, the details. It still contains some of the best, maybe the best I've seen in animation, for sure. And the way that they have this unique style of dialogue and silliness and quirkiness, they blend these things of philosophy, comedy, more abstract things. For a cartoon to do that, that is also something I've never seen. You see blips of it, maybe like an episode or two, or a frame or a moment, but it's rare that you get that type of theme or messaging in a children's cartoon. So even on a level like that, this show is so unique. It's so good. The story too has pretty great writing and drama. The reveals, the twists, again, like this stuff with early on Lich, with the Enchiridion and the farmland, farm world, islands, especially for me, even elements, and even too how they can just kind of build something up a little bit and then, oh, here it is. Love their attention to detail, even if, again, sometimes I felt it wasn't done to the fullest extent it could have, but it's still something that I appreciate. But once again, to reinforce it, I understand everything with this show. The hype, the acclaim, the noise, the must-watch, I understand it. Now, do I personally put this in my objective top 5 best ever, in my favorites? I don't know. I don't really know if I do or not. Again, if I'm actually talking about like maybe 5 most important animation shows to exist, yeah, I'm probably putting it in there for sure. Am I putting it in my favorites? I'm not sure. Am I putting it in my objective top 5? I'm not sure. But what I can say is just, this show will always be special to me because this is the show that really brought me out of my shell. Before this, I was in a place where I was my heaviest in my lifetime. I was depressed. I was even more lonely than I was. Just in a bad cycle of mentality, of the way that I approached life, the way that I lived life. Whether it's because of my injuries, because I was overweight as hell, because I was lazy, unmotivated, whatever it was. But starting this channel and starting an Adventure Time, again, it really brought me out of that shell. And the reason why I'm even here talking to you guys like this wouldn't have been possible last year. And I knew if I wanted to kind of ever come back to YouTube or try out the content stuff, I knew that it was going to be Adventure Time. Regardless if I thought it was going to be the greatest thing in the world, or it's mid, or it's overrated, or whatever you think it is, I knew this was going to be the series. But I didn't know it was going to be the series that really brought me out of that dark place. So again, regardless of how I feel about it, or even how it goes with Distant Lands, this thing still changed my life in terms of the way that I can approach people, the way that I can talk, the way that I can express my nerdy self when it comes to anime, music, cartoons, whatever it is, or just even being comfortable talking to people, socializing. This is what this show has done for me. It's made me just come out the other side, slowly and gradually. I think you guys even saw myself, like I was very like quiet, very kind of there, but as I kind of went on, yeah, I got more comfortable. I just wasn't afraid to be myself, to live, to exist, essentially. So again, regardless of how this is rated on an objective, critical way, yeah, this show is very important to me. It will always be ingrained in what shaped this channel, to what shaped myself in these 6 to 8 months. And I'm just kind of happy. It's successful. I experienced a gem of a series, a beloved series, and I can finally say that I have finished Adventure Time, which is kind of crazy to say. But again, it's not over yet. We still have Distant Lands, Fiona and Cake. But I want to thank you guys. Thank you to every single one of you. There's so many people that I see on every video. They comment. It's the same people, but I always see you. Or I know that if I make a video, at least it'll get 20 views, get 40 views. Sometimes the process kind of gets mundane and tedious. I'm not going to lie. But again, this is just me trying this out. And I thank you to people who have seen me just try it out. That you're engaged with it, that you're interested, that you want to see someone else's journey with it. Again, maybe it won't align with you guys. That's okay. But that's what I made this channel for, is to bring my natural, raw, non-biased, non-exaggerated experiences with you guys. Again, maybe that's going to rub some people off the wrong way, because I'm not saying it's just the peak is the fiction, that, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. But to me, again, those things I don't really like. I like the more natural things. All the things you see here, they're not exaggerated, they're not bullshit, they're not pandering, they're not misunderstanding or any of those things. It's just, this is me. But again, thank you guys for everything. And I guess we still got some things to watch still. So the next time you see me, it will be in the season 10 review. So I will see you there. And thank you for joining me on my Adventure Time journey.
Music is powerful, man.
Jake's right. A good song can really wrap people up in a mood. Better than any. I've been working on a new song myself.
Oh my god.
Dude.
We can wander through.
What?
She went back home.
Come along with me.
Oh, Ree.
Go Gunter.
Gaze upon the water.
My man was so mad there wasn't more war.
All of my
Oh my god, I love this so much. Oh,
maybe by
I think that was like Simon talking to him to try and save Betty.
making up new
bro.
That's the tree.
and living
Yeah.
them all with you.
It's like it's been too long. I need that space ass.
And the butterflies and bees. We can wander.
Oh my god.
Oh
even
my
as a
god, he's
child,
becoming Peppermint
Yeah.
Butler again.
Please.
Oh.
Living some
Oh,
Oh.
we came.
Lift that sword, Shermie.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
dude, in the pose, dude, that was awesome.
It was just like Jake and Finn, they're gone. I moved to the top of this mountain and become King of Ooh.
I just
This
like
is
to
what I do
imagine
now.
that BMO's also not the king of Ooh. It's just he's just telling people that he is. Stay tuned, Billy. Subscribe for more.
So good.
Hope you enjoyed it. You know, if it's your first time here, maybe go back and just rewatch it again. Start episode 1. Get crazy.
Do it, Billy.
Get wild. Have a wank off. Thanks for watching.
Wank.
Bye. Wank.
Be the joy.
Wank.
Wank.
Bye.
Wank.
Oh, a big tree.
Let's go see it.
Hey, I know where that tree is.
So this is like 1,000 years later. Okay. Oh, because the Grable episode is called 1,000, I think, or whatever.
I came pretty close to biting it back there.
So PB and Marcy could still be
I
alive.
never would have gotten out of there without your singing.
Gotta get him pumping, pumping, pumping. Boom, 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 boom.
Boom, 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 boom.
What do you think, Music Hole?
They're at the music hall?
A good song can really wrap people up in a mood. Would you like to hear it?
Sure.
What's that feeling? Oh. Oh my, why they do that, bro? Hey, I'm not gonna lie, come on, man. This is such a beautiful show, bro. Oh my god. The new Ice King. Oh, he married the turtle princess or whatever. The water girls. Oh, they okay, so they bought the building and everything. Well, I guess they already had the building, but they built it back up. Sweet Pea doing his thing. Dang, bro. Everybody just living their lives. Oh, there's a tree. Tiffany. Wait, who is that? Oh, we didn't get to see what they... Oh, it's Living Hope. Where they at? Where are they at? Oh my god. But what are they doing? They stepped out. Okay, hold on. They stepped out. Everybody's getting a 10 right here easily. Easily, bro. There's nobody who doesn't get a 10. Not even like no gas and shit because this is the finale. There's nobody who doesn't get a 10 here. Like, keep it a buck, bro. Come on now. Oh my god. Ooh. Okay. This is a good, like, finale, bro. Can we not cure pet butt? I guess we need LSP to do that, right? Oh, it's mom. They're coming there to live, maybe?
Very pretty.
Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Wonder if they'll see a fin in there.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Easily. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. I don't even know if I rated Steven Universe 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10, bro. I had so much fun watching this series. Watching it with y'all, that made it. If I was to watch this on my own, maybe I still give it a 9 out of 10. But it was the experience of watching it with you guys that made it like even more fun. I'm so happy we got to do this together. It's not done. We still have Distant Land, so no need to cry. We still have Fiona and Cake, and who knows what's gonna show up on Fiona and Cake. I have high hopes for that because I just have a feeling we're gonna see like Finn and Jake or something, bro. And I'm just happy that the Adventure Time show as a whole continues. So I don't know, man. I'm rating this a 10 out of 10. If y'all were here at any point during the series, I appreciate you. I love you guys. We still got Distant Lands. I'll see you there. You already know, Patreon, all that good stuff. And yeah, I'll see y'all there, bro. I don't know what else to say. I'm not emotional. You ain't emotional. I'm not emotional. You emotional. I'm not emotional. You emotional. Oh, no, bro. What? Yo, that's wild. Oh, man. Oh, that was actually way better than I expected, bro. Oh, what? Okay, bullshit. This happened. Okay, first off, don't give a bullshit. This happened. Nope, not calling it. Nope, the f out. That didn't happen. No, what? 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 Yo, that's kind of tough. Detective TV. He's still sucking away, huh? Oh, bro. God, man. Yo, he's still traveling and yo, the fits go crazy. What?
Wait, hold the up. What's she doing with that pie in the middle of crop circles? Yo! I just seen your kid graduate. Yo, what you talking about? Nah, bro, that's what I'm talking about, bro. What the? Bro, hell no. The fit is, hey, nice. Ain't gonna lie, nice. FP clean as hell, guys. You know what I'm saying? Marcy clean as hell. You know what I'm saying? PB got clean too. He clean stuff, yes sir. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, W ship. Go ahead, show that. Yeah. Yo, mama, you can see my brother. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Check it out, dude.
I ain't even emotional for really being honest. Like, I'm not really emotional like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the chip. It's the hot chip. You know what I'm saying? You know, it flared back up, and I'm feeling pain in my mouth and stuff. You know, and my stomach still hurts. So like, you know, I'm not really crying or anything like that. You know, it's not nothing crazy, you know. So. Oh man. Woo!
Yeah.
You, Shermie. Put that back, bum ass. I know y'all said I got more, which is a W. That it though. That's it though. Like I don't know what the I don't know what the like the else is there. You know, like really just some extra because I think this story ended pretty good. It ended pretty good. I tell you, man, like I ain't gonna lie, definitely top tier, bro. The first half, I was like, it's cool. Then that second half hit, man. Been live for 6 hours on the dot now. Well, I've been recording for 6 hours on the dot now. No, I've been live for 6 hours on the dot. I'm not gonna get final speeches yet because there's still some more Adventure Time to watch. I'm pretty sure. So this ain't the last you'll see of me. So, but I feel like this is it. This is it. You know.
Did not put two and two together. That's.
It's amazing how strong that song was.
Music is powerful, man.
It is powerful.
A good song can really wrap people up in a mood, better than any words alone could.
Yep. And the butterflies in. Oh my god, I love it. She went back home. Forest and ice cream. Oh my god. Ooh. Ooh. Honey got married. Graduated. Oh, bastard. With the butter. So big now. Wow, that's a big tree. They're traveling. Here for you always. That is, I love that. Aww. Oh, it's mom! Oh my god. Oh my god. I got a little choked up at that, I'm not gonna lie. I got a little choked up. New adventures on the horizon?
Lift that sword, Shermie. Oh yeah.
Adventure time? That's how the beginning looks. That's how the beginning looks. So guys, that was my reaction to Adventure Time, the final episode of Adventure Time, guys. We have Distant Island next, and we have Fiona and Cake after this, but this is like the official ending of the official Adventure Time poster. So much has happened. They do not look the same. This is an OG poster. This is like a beginning series type poster where we didn't really know what was gonna happen. You guys don't really see him, but I do have the snail up top. I think I might put him at the bottom from now on, just so you guys can see him in the corner just chilling. But yeah, that was such a good way to end Adventure Time. How did I not realize the whole was singing this song this whole time? I love the way they did it. They really did a full 360. You know, everybody living in harmony forever. However many years they lived. You know, I'm glad it didn't end it in the way where like they showed them their death almost. You know, I thought that's how it would have ended, with them showing their death and Finn being old or Jake being old. But I appreciated them leaving the series with them still alive and well, and you know, fixing up the whole investigation thing. You know, you have Princess Bubblegum and Marceline chilling on the couch. I remember both of them. I remember both their introductions. Marceline, badass introduction. We're trying to kick Finn and Jake out her treehouse because she said that was hers, and she's lived through literally so many wars. We had Simon coming back. I hope we get to see Simon in the Distant Island and the Fiona Cake. I hope the series. I hope we get to see him again, because he obviously he went to the guys who really control like space and time, so maybe he'd be able to like warp through it and try to find Betty. That would be a cool addition to the series. I think it would be. I'm very excited to see what they do with Fiona and Cake. I'm excited to see what storyline they're gonna go with. I'm so happy that Finn's mom felt comfortable enough to come back to the mainland and is now reunited. Obviously we did not get the conclusion with his dad though. It does make me sad that they never really figured out, at least we never got to see her realize that he made the ultimate sacrifice all those years ago to save their son. I hope you know, in an alternate universe, if they actually did exist in my mind, you know, they got to reunite all those years later, and she got to find out that he didn't abandon them. He just tried to save them. But his dad's spin-off series would be crazy, because I would love to know what happened between losing their child and ending up in like a space prison. That'd be super weird. Like I say, Finn is definitely not just human. He's mixed with something. Definitely from his dad's side of the family, it looks like. Finn, not Jake, having two dads, you know what I mean? And just getting to see the full like 360 moment, getting to see it all come together is so crazy. It really is. Wow, it's really crazy. Like I said, I really hope we get to see more of, like I say, even though this, like I say, is the ending of the series technically, this is not the ending of their story, because we get to see more spin-off series. So I'm very happy we get that, because I don't know what I've done myself if I didn't get to experience more of them. Like I say, the Distant Island series started in 2020, and the Fiona and Cake series started in 2023. So it's kind of a good thing that it took me so long to finish this series, because when I started this series, I probably would have been only able to react to the Distant Islands, and I wouldn't have known about Fiona and Cake till years later. So it kind of a good thing that I waited till 2023, because it recently just came out last year. So yeah, it's kind of a good thing if you think about it, guys. If you think about it really hard. But yeah, I'm, like I said, very happy about reacting to Adventure Time. Please leave your suggestions and comments down below for future episodes. I'm gonna do a poll to see what you guys are interested in. I have a couple of stuff in my mind already, so just let me know. I want to get your thoughts and opinions about what I should react to next. You know, we do have Fiona and Cake, and we do have Fiona and Cake, but Fiona and Cake won't be there forever either. So I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see if they're gonna return Fiona and Cake, because I only see one season thus far. But yeah, like I said, guys, thank you so much for following me on this journey. If you thank you so much, Triple, if you were here, like say from the first season. That happened so long ago, it feels like a blur. You know what I mean? It feels like I'm graduating. yeah, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Comment down below how you guys feel right now. Don't forget to subscribe button to stay tuned for more. And yeah, guys, that's me. Peace.